Well, I will tell you, I mean, for me personally, it's just one of those situations when I look at it, it's like, look, the Dallas Cowboys, it would be really, really easy for me to get on them right now. They've had a lot of turnover on the defensive side of the ball. Ezekiel Elliott, even though he's not playing poorly, clearly doesn't look to be himself. That's put more pressure on Dak Prescott, who's been relatively pedestrian as a quarterback thus far this season. It's not that he's been poor by any stretch of the imagination. He won a Monday Night Football game for them against Arizona. We understand that. But is he the Dak Prescott from last year? Doesn't appear to be the case right now because the Cowboys don't appear to be the same. But I'm going to take this moment not to sit up there and sully the Dallas Cowboys in any way. I'm going to give props to the Los Angeles Rams and what McVay is doing and what Wade Phillips has done as a defensive coordinator. That defense shows up when it counts. You got to give them credit for that. Jared Goff has been relatively impressive. 21-36 for 255 yards. No interceptions, 2 touchdown passes, a quarterback rating, what is that, 98? I mean, I got to give respect where respect is due. Todd Gurley did his thing. There's no doubt about that. But in the same breath, he not only did his thing catching the ball or running the ball, he did his thing catching the football. But they just seem to be a better team. They seem to be more poised, more comfortable with their identity. We're going to give Todd Gurley the football. We're going to make sure the ball is in his hands, and he's going to open things up, and we're going to keep the mistakes to a minimum. And that's what I'm getting from watching them right now. Jared Goff has been very impressive, shockingly so, based on what we saw from him last year. I did not believe for 1 second that he would look as good as he has looked. And that's why I think it's important to take this moment to give the Rams credit, because they appear to be a hell of a lot better than any of us thought they would be, at least on the offensive side of the ball. We knew they were good defensively, but offensively, we didn't know that they were going to be this good, Max. But they appear to be a team on the come up. They've got great coaching thus far, good play calling, and they seem to know who they are. It's about Gurley. It ain't even about Goff yet. It's about Gurley get the ball in his hands. That'll help keep the mistakes at a minimum. It'll let our quarterback look better. It will open up things for Watkins and Woods and others, and we can go from there and just make sure we don't blow it and let our defense make the plays that are necessary. And that's what I'm getting from watching the Rams thus far.